This is the Aperture Sidus Link bridge, and basically, it's a walkie-talkie. Just kidding, no it's not. This essentially is a wireless hub that allows you to connect with specific Aperture lights, like the 120D Mark II, the original 120D. Basically, the legacy Aperture lights made before the 300D Mark II that have the 2.4 gigahertz frequency range. This allows you to connect with those lights so that you can control them with your phone. Pretty cool. Now, if you have an Aperture light, then you're familiar with this little remote, and that allows you to connect not just with one Aperture light, but if you have several and you're filming a project, then you can actually group them together and control them together. But what if you want to use like the newer Aperture products, like the Aperture MC? This is one of the newer Aperture lights that you can control with your phone by using the Sidus Link app. It's actually really cool. Let me put it right here. All right, so I'm gonna open up the Sidus Link app, and this light is already connected with my phone, and so now I'm going to control it. So now it sees the Aperture MC, I'm gonna tap on that, and now I can control the intensity, right? And since it's an RGB light, I can also control the color. Ooh, teal. Ooh, blue. Ooh, pink. So really cool app and a really cool way to control a light like the Aperture MC. But how cool would it be to control your Aperture lights, like all the legacy ones, all the newer ones, by just using an app? That is pretty awesome, and that is exactly what the bridge can do. Setting up the bridge is actually pretty easy. Like, you don't have to physically connect it to your light. Like, as long as you're somewhat near, then the bridge can connect with your light. And not just with one light, but with multiple Aperture lights. Like for me, I have two Aperture 120D Mark IIs. This one bridge can connect with both of them at the same time, and I can control both of them at the same time. Not too shabby for a walkie-talkie. So now I want to do a distance test, and I want to see how far I can go and still control the Aperture light. So I'm going to put the bridge probably on the couch over there, and I'm going to walk towards the end of the living room. That's about maybe 60, 70 feet from here. And after that, I'm going to go outside into the backyard and see if I can still control the light with the Sidus Link app. So just to make sure that the bridge and the app are working together and communicating with the 120D Mark II, I'm just gonna increase the intensity. Whoop! Nice, all right. All right, so now that it's working, let's go ahead and do our distance test. All right, I'm gonna place the bridge over here. All right, it's about maybe 20 feet from the Aperture 120D. Right now I'm going to go towards the end of the living room. Oh, nice. All right, now I'm going to go into the backyard. So even that far away, I was still able to control the Aperture 120D because of the bridge, and even going outside where there was a wall between us, I was still able to control the light with the bridge. Freaking cool, man. Oh snap, I'm gonna try that again, but this time I'm gonna go towards like the end of the backyard. So that's about maybe 100 feet away. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's go set this up. So before the bridge connects with your lights, you have to reset the Bluetooth function first. And resetting the Bluetooth is really easy. So just press and hold for a couple seconds to turn it on. There you go, and once it's on, you press the power button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Now it does all that weird thing, like blinks like crazy. All right, so now we are in pairing mode. So now you open up the Sidus Link app and you add a new fixture. And once you add a new fixture, it should automatically detect the bridge. I'm gonna go ahead and tap on that, setup, and it does its little thing. And then in a few seconds, it should all be connected. Woohoo! Pairing successful. And as you can see on my screen, it's connected already, and even tells you the battery life. 8 hours of battery time. That's pretty cool. All right, so now it's connected. So I'm gonna tap on the bridge, and it looks like I'm on channel 1, and automatically it's connected to my Aputure 120D Mark II. That's pretty awesome. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to increase the intensity. Oh, that is awesome. Very cool. And with a light like the Aputure 120D, like that's pretty much as far as you can go. Like it's not a bicolor light, so obviously you can't go from daylight to tungsten, nor is it an RGB light. You can't change its color. And even though that's as far as what the light can do, like the fact that I can control the Aputure MC and my 120D with one app is pretty amazing. Now I have a second Aputure 120D Mark II in my office. It's in the corner over there. I'm gonna turn that on right now, and I can control that light with the app. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So let's go ahead and turn it on. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn it on. All right, so Aputure 120D Mark II is on in the corner, and does it automatically detect it? Let's find out. So I've set that Aputure 120D to group B. So is it group B? Yeah, group B. So now that I've selected group B, let's see if I can control the intensity. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I can go quarter, I can go half, I can go full. And if I want to control this light, I just go back to group A, half, quarter, full, go back to 60. Man, that is freaking awesome. And if I want to control the Aputure MC as well, ooh, let's go ahead and do that. All right, put that right over there. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna go back to the Sidus app, and I'm gonna go to my fixtures, and I see that that's detected the MC. All right, so let's tap on that, and oh, nice. Let's change the color. Let's go for a tealish kind of color, like that. Nice, look at that. And now I'm gonna go back and try to control the Aputure 120D Mark II. So let's go back to fixtures. I'm gonna go to bridge, and then I'm on group A. So I'm gonna increase the intensity of that. Dang. Go back to group B. Let's lower the intensity. Man, this is cool, man. Man, this is cool. Man, this is cool. The great thing is that if you have multiple Aputure lights, like you can connect all of them together and control them together all in one app. Like I think that's the most amazing part about the Sidus Link and the Sidus Link bridge. Like the fact that you can connect your legacy lights as well as the newer Aputure lights is really cool and really amazing. You don't have to make that sound when you're changing lights. That'd be really annoying. Well, huge shout out for Aputure for sending over the bridge for me to check out. I freaking love it, and I can definitely see it being very helpful on set, especially for those of you that are one-man bands or have a limited amount of crew and you have several Aputure lights. Like this little thing will just make your whole life a lot easier on set. So thanks Aputure for sending this over. And if you want to grab one for yourself, then links will be down in the description below. All right guys, well that's it for this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell buttons down below, and I will see you in the next one.